Yo, what is up, guys? It's Lucas Burgoyne here in somewhat sunny France right now. Today I'm doing a video on the Dogwood Omnium. It is a part of the Texas Triple Crown coming up here in the next month. Dogwood Omnium is the first of the series taking place this Saturday, April 2nd and 3rd. It is a Saturday road race and Sunday Criterium. Today I'll be giving you some tricks, and tactics to kind of help going forward and improve your chances at going, or your team's chances for going for the gold. So we start out on Saturday with the road race. Of note, there is a course change from the slow come road race to now what it will be the Elkhart road race. Same area, but length changes. So the race will be more now of a circuit style race. We'll have laps of 6.7 miles. Distance for your race will be around the same distance, just per, how the laps shake out. But so a lot smaller, a lot more laps, a lot more chance to kind of, if you're not from the area, study the course and really dive into exactly how you should execute in the later laps. So being vigilant and paying attention to that will be key. So a few things of note: lots of tree coverage on the side, and that means even if it's a super windy Texas day, as we all know, those can be crazy. I highly doubt it will play a big role on the race because of how much coverage there is. What we'll be looking at is this is a course that favors sprinters. It is it's rolling, but not too lumpy to where you're really going to be able to take it out of the sprinters. It's going to be more of a, if a breakaway goes, a lull in the field where they sit up and then a break rides out, and that really taking advantage. However, if there is a breakaway, course is short, it's small, it's 4 turns with winding bends, it can get out of sight, out of mind, and that is always dangerous because then it just goes. However, as looking at the profile, I would say it's going to be a day for the sprinters. And so being vigilant on that, playing to your strengths, how to kind of take it out of them, all things you need to really think about when it comes down to it. If you're a diesel going for the long bomb coming to the sprint, more of a punchy rider but not quite a sprinter, you really need to maybe play your cards later in the race when the leg fatigue is in the legs. The first part of the race is going to be I think fairly easy. So it will be, you should know, it's Texas racing, it's Texas countryside racing. That means a lot of chip seal. So I'd recommend running some 28 mil tires for maximum comfort, stability, and just it saves your body a lot of wear and tear throughout the race on those thicker tires. Other than that, it's a very long sprint, kind of straightaway. So coming in the last K, being around maybe 5th to 8th wheel, I think will be the best because people will jump early, and it'll whittle down as you're coming into the closing kilometers. But you don't want to be the guy that goes early on this course, especially, if it's a head or tailwind sprint. Headwind, you want to go as late as possible. Tailwind, you can jump a little bit early, but with it being a long drag, saving your cards to the last second is going to be who we see wins these races. That's it on the Elkhart road race. Simple, easy, go out there, smash it with you and your team. Rolling into Sunday's Criterium, very simple. It's a 4-turn crit course, open roads. So if you have a team around you and you're a sprinter, it's gonna fare you. A team can control this race. It's a left. It's 4 left-hand turns by riding on the left side and veering out into the corners. That'll control the pack's momentum, use it to the best of the ability to keep your sprinter in a smooth flowing line, and really kind of take advantage of all the opportunity coming into the final few laps, getting your guy there. If you're floating as an individual, look for that. Look for conserving momentum. There's a lot of ability to do that on these wider courses by just taking a wider turn or going on the inside and saving your legs for that final kick. It will be a sprint. It's just one of those crit courses on how it is. So prepare for that. Diesels launch early. It is a final turn, 250 meter course, 250 meters out of the last turn. So somewhat long, not crazy long, but the guy first out of it probably will not win the race. Ideally, you're looking to be second or third wheel and throwing that kind of final kick around the 180, 200 mark. If it's a headwind, obviously leave it later. If it's a tailwind, you can maybe jump from that last turn or right before it. Diesels look to use that advantage jumping before the last turn, and then just play your cards. You got to feel the momentum of the race and see if there's something you can do. But be ready to try to challenge the quicker guys in the pack, because they'll be saving it for that kind of final kick to the line. Other than that, that's pretty much all you can do on that course. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fast. It's going to be crazy. So if you haven't signed up, sign up, come out, show some support. We finally have some Texas bike racing back. I'm stoked to see it coming back. And if you need any help, feel free to shoot me a text if you need any help with, or feel free to reach out to me on Instagram DMs, and we can go from there. But if you also need any help kind of coming into these later races in the Triple Crown, please feel free to reach out and let me know more. Come out, show up, and let's have a blast. Texas road racing, it is going to be insane. I can't wait to see how this all goes, and so we'll see you there. All right, guys, best of luck.